Hello,
Hi.
can you introduce yourself?
Okay, so myself Sahil Sanjay Dubey and I'm from India, Mumbai city, and I'm over here for studying of precision and masters in agriculture.
So before you came here, what do you do? What did you do?
So before over here, I'm graduate in BSc honors in horticulture, and I had a few experience in landscaping. So I worked as a supervisor in like in Mumbai, and I do have experience about it, working in landscape in maintenance particularly, and that's it. Now I'm here.
Oh, I've heard that you had some experience as a farmer,
As in
farming.
farming. So back in our college, we have a rural horticulture program in which we are supposed to go and stay with the farmer to understand about their how do they study, like do the paperwork of the loan, or so do all the land preparation or the sowing of seeds, and how do they harvest. And the motive is to teach them how the properly it is done. For example, in India, it's like 60%, 65% economics is based on agriculture, and for that we have agriculture institutes in India. For example, in Maharashtra, there are 4 universities, and particularly which I studied was for Konkan region. And the university develops some instruments or mechanisms to help the farmers to carry out the work easily. For example, there was a mango harvester, or we can say various machines developed for the agriculture purposes. Like there are Lakshak traps, which are used to trap insects in it, which cause effect to we can say a cause to a plant. So like this information does not reach to the farmers, right? And as we are the students studying in agriculture, it's our duty to take all that information to the farmer and teach them about it. So that's how it works. The government or the institutes work on this research, they create something, and we are supposed to take that to the farmers. And the indigenous knowledge which farmers has, the indigenous so we can say knowledge, which particularly means, for example, the using of ash is very common in farmers, which stops I can say aphids, which is used on the aphids. So that is the indigenous knowledge, and which researchers or the scientists does not know. It comes from farmers. So that information is must be collected by us and reported to our universities or the college. So that how it works. It's a whole chain about it.
Mm. Oh, but I want to know what made you study about farming?
Okay.
When did you make the decision and why did you choose that?
So talking about agriculture, so I don't know. It was not my first choice. I wanted to become a doctor,
Oh,
um, but particularly after a time when I discussed with my parents and my father, and they were particularly talking about I need to study agriculture. The institute is basically belong like it is situated in my village, my native Dapoli, and there are many uh, other universities which talk about agriculture, and I see the agriculture as the future of the nation, because for example there are so many crises happening now. Everything can stop, but not agriculture, like we saw in COVID. uh, Except medical, pharmaceuticals, and agriculture, rest of and education, all the other departments were closed. um, we can see agriculture has a bright future in it, and it's the necessity, like we cannot stop agriculture, right? uh, Everything, at least a human needs to feed them. So I guess agriculture was my choice for the moment.
oh, yes, I strongly agree that agriculture and agribusiness is really important
Yeah,
for all human beings.
I see that.
Yeah.
Like for example, talking about agribusiness is definitely, agribusiness consists of many things, to be honest. Like you heard about agritourism, it's one of the major things happening back in India. I don't know about other countries, but that's really a good opportunity, because for farmers, they do have big farms in there. So they just need to create a sustainable agriculture system. Even it's about poultry, it's about fish culture, or we can talk about various horse raiding, or they just incorporate some adventure activities in their farm, and that is a good spot for tourism. We can incorporate hotels, they can sell their chickens or eggs or vegetables they produce in their farms. So it is a good opportunity. Agribusiness and agriculture goes hand by hand, because if you produce enough, you must know how to sell it, and there where the agribusiness comes in.
So you are more interested in agribusiness.
See, in particular, talking about my course interest, it's more like a technical stuff. Talking about precision agriculture, it consists about machineries, softwares, and making things much easier for farmers. For example, when I was back in India, I got opportunity about flying. I got a drone pilot license in India. There was a Sarthi organization which helped me, or like they scholarshiped me for learning drone pilot. So I do have a drone pilot license back in India for like 10 years. So I know how to fly a drone. I guess that was the reason, or you can say one of the reasons which helped me to get admission for this course, because it does has a scope in it, right? Working on a field, doing land mapping is much difficult than the drone. Drone will just fly and cover all the area within hours or in few minutes if the area is small. That is much easier. Like in the harsh condition also, these machineries can do their work. A farmer must not go and you do the work on the field, right?
As a farmer or agribusiness person, there might be many different aspects. What do you think is the most important thing for them?
As in, I didn't understood your
Oh,
question.
As a farmer or as an agribusiness person, there might be some different aspects.
Okay.
Yeah, so what do you think is the most important?
But as I see, as I don't know about the farmers who are in New Zealand, but I would like to meet them and understand their perspective about farming. But back in India, farmers' perspective is all about, I guess, well, I have met many farmers over there, and I don't think anyone's motive was to create a profit out of it. The farmers over there are like, they want to provide food for the nation. They are more genuine about it, and they do it for their cause. They don't do it for the money, and that's what it is. So I guess it varies from person to person, though. Some do it for the big corporate companies do it for the profit, but a single individual farmer definitely, I feel, do it for the cause. And talking about the aspects, yeah, like, to be honest, farming is something which gives happiness to people. Like for me, in the last year of our academics, we have ELP, Experimental Learning Program, and in that we grow vegetables of our own. So I know how it feels, because when you sow a seed and it's like it comes out to be a good vegetable, it feels so good. So it is really, the aspect is happiness, I feel.
Oh,
It's more about a genuine happiness which farming creates rather than anything else.
okay, thank you. The one last thing, what is the strength of your strength as an agri-business person or as a farmer?
Viewers' strength as per the audience,
No, just your strength.
my strength.
Yeah.
My strength is all about, you can see, what I think is positiveness.
Positive.
Yeah, being optimistic about farming is really important, because farming is not just about us, it also incorporates nature. So sometimes nature does not give support to us, where there will be heavy rain, or
Right.
might be floods, might be a famine, but what sustains agriculture is the farmer, its attitude, and for that we need to be optimistic about it, and we should learn about other technologies or multi-cropping systems or any alternative farming system which will reduce our losses and make much more profit out of it.
Oh, that's very nice. And one really last question.
Yeah.
Like, what do you expect after you study here in New Zealand?
So I don't have much expectations. I don't know. I'm really confused about it still. I'm going to figure it out later. For now, I'm going to study here and work here for at least 3 years because I got 3 years of post-work visa, and figure out if I get a good opportunity over here or anywhere in abroad further, I get a good opportunity, I'll work over there, and eventually I'll go back India with I'll stay with my family. I haven't figured out it yet, but I will someday. I'll figure out it. So for now, New Zealand is best. It is really supportive. People over here are really genuine and very hospitable. They really support a new student over here. And thank you so much for listening me, and even for the university, the people over here are really cool.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.